Harvey's Curbside to Go means you can experience quality anywhere. Call in and pick it up on your way home without leaving your car. No cooking, no cleaning, just dinner. Harvey's, a difference you can taste.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Hope you are waking up in a good mood with us this morning. Have your coffee ready to go out there for your Thursday. It's almost Friday, so that's enough reason to be in a little bit of a better mood, isn't that right? Here's what you need to know as you're headed out the door for your Thursday morning. More rain is ahead today, but nothing strong to severe, so that's some good news. Cooler temps are also back. Hey, if you're tired of the 90s, I got some good news and a good 7-day forecast for you. Also, a very nice weekend ahead. I told you yesterday after we saw that rain push through yesterday morning all the way into the afternoon and evening for some, things are going to start to get better, and that's true right out the door this morning. Here's a look, Mississippi Live Weather Radar, not tracking a whole lot of rain, if any, in the area. Maybe a few showers in places like Eupora, some sprinkles out there at best. Same story from Amory over into Aberdeen. A lot of us starting off dry this morning, so that is some good news out there. Definitely a different start from yesterday. Here's a look at that Greenwood camera, still kind of foggy over there, and that camera kind of glazed over. They saw a lot of rain out in the Delta yesterday. Same story over in Cleveland. Still starting off with a lot of clouds, so still looking like a pretty dreary day out there. Yes, we're still tracking out rain, but again, just not as prevalent, not as strong as we were tracking out yesterday. Temperatures in the 70s over in Cleveland, so still a warm start to your Thursday as well. Things will slowly start to cool off over the next few days. Here's one more live look over in Winona. Same story, temperatures in the 70s, lots of clouds out the door this morning as you're waking up with us. Temperatures across the board near 70 degrees, so this is honestly a lot like where we started yesterday. As I said, still kind of warm out there, but conditions slowly going to get better and better. 72 in Grenada right now, 72 in Eupora, 71 in Bruce, 70 from Tunica, Clarksdale, Cleveland in the 70s as well. There are a few 60s out there. That's mainly in Prentiss and Alcorn County, over into Iuka as well in the upper 60s, but most of us in the 70s this morning. Let's talk about your first 12 hours. All of us going to be starting near 70 degrees, even over your next hour ahead. We'll be in the middle 70s as we head into your mid-morning hours, eventually only topping off in the 80s this afternoon. So a lot like yesterday afternoon, only in the low 80s across the board. Also going to be adding some more rain chances, especially for those afternoon hours. Yes, we could see a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, but because this front is now to our east, things are not going to be on the severe side of things. So that is some good news, thankfully, out there for our Thursday. This front passed through overnight, sitting exactly where it's supposed to this morning, just clipping maybe a little bit of portion of our area right now, but it's continuing that movement eastward. It's going to continue to move out throughout your day ahead. But here's what we're watching. You can see these showers still hanging out in the Missouri Boot Heel into northern Arkansas. This is like wraparound precip from the system. And as it's going to continue to dive in, we, again, are going to be keeping our rain chances out there. Watch this, seeing those showers still sitting in our area as we head into the afternoon. So they kind of move from the Missouri Boot Heel into North Mississippi as we head this afternoon. Nothing that should slow down your plans that much. I think they're really going to be passing showers, scattered in nature, not everybody getting in on one of those as well. As we shift into your Friday, things really begin to dry out. This frontal system finally well to our east. Yes, maybe we could see a shower in the early afternoon into the mid-morning, but most of us very dry and dry by the time we head overnight for those Friday night football games and also into our weekend ahead. If you got any weekend plans, Saturday is looking dry, nice, and also cooler out there as well. 80 is going to be sticking around. Coming up next, we're going to be talking your latest hour-by-hour forecast. I'll track you out hour by hour through your afternoon today. If you got any plans, we'll talk about those rain chances more in depth. We'll go all the way through Friday, and I also have your Friday night football forecast presented by Casey Lott. We're seeing the Battle of the Waves is what I hear that game is called. Tupelo and West Point playing is our game of the week. So I'll be talking about that coming up right after this. And of course, we'll take a look at your 7-day forecast as well.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama?
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Get ready for a night of inspiration, laughter, and support. Join us on Saturday, October 4th at 6 p.m. at the Tupelo Cotton Mill, where outstanding men from our community will walk in her shoes. You'll hear powerful stories from survivors and caregivers, enjoy delicious food and drinks, and experience live entertainment in an evening filled with fellowship, fun, and hope. All proceeds go to support those bravely fighting cancer. This event is powered by Wear It Well.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning yet again. Thanks as always for sticking around with us and waking up with us on Mississippi Live Weather on this Thursday morning. I want to start off before we get into the meat and potatoes of the forecast, showing you what's going on right now, because I am tracking out a few light showers just north of Eupora right now. So if you live in places like Walthall to Spring Hill, maybe you're headed up 9 into places like Calhoun City. From Eupora to Calhoun City, could see a passing light shower or two. I'm talking just enough to make you have to put on your windshield wipers a few times, just enough to annoy you a little bit. That's what I'm tracking out this morning in that area. And that's the same story as we head a little bit further east from Amory down to Aberdeen, also across the state line into places like Pine Springs into Vernon, Alabama. Same story. Very, very light shower activity ongoing this morning in just a few locations. All in all, we're still tracking this front that's continuing to push out of our area. As it does, we're going to be seeing some wraparound moisture with it. You can see that kind of settling in places like northern Arkansas into the Missouri Boot Hill. We'll see a little bit more shower activity into your afternoon. If you're head out in the airways this morning, maybe taking a flight for an early weekend, I'm not tracking any delays. So that is some good news region-wide this morning from Little Rock over to Oklahoma City, Dallas, into places like Jackson, Birmingham. You get the story. No major delays this morning. So that's some good news. Let's talk about your school bus forecast sticking here in North Mississippi. Drop-off temperature is going to be near 70, 80 by the time you're picking them up. So another day where our temperature swing just isn't that great. I mean, about 10 to 15 temperature degree difference between now and the afternoon at best. We'll see temperatures near 80s. You're picking the kids up. Also a little bit better chance of rain into your afternoon than this morning. So if you are headed out, I just encourage you, maybe send the kids, go ahead with their raincoats, even though they might not use it into the afternoon just in case. High temperatures today, near 80 degrees, a lot like yesterday. 81 in Houston, 82 down Eupora, 82 in Grenada County, 80 over in the Delta even. Now, places to the north could even stick in the 70s. Yeah, you're looking at that right. From South Haven down into Senatobia, Holly Springs, New Albany, Boonville, Iuka, Corinth. We're looking at temperatures near the middle to upper 70s. That's due to the cloud cover just sticking around that area all day. Also these showers as well. Take a look at the latest futurecast. Let's take it hour by hour now. Now through 9 o'clock, could see a few of those showers trying to make it a little bit closer into the area, mainly for those counties that are sticking in the 70s. I'm talking the counties that are a little bit closer to that Tennessee state line, seeing a few light shower activity. As we head throughout your day and your afternoon, seeing a little bit more of those pick up. So that's why I say maybe send the kids out with an umbrella or maybe just a raincoat. Very isolated in nature, so I'm not saying everybody's going to get in on this rainfall, but showers will be in the area from mid-morning all the way into your afternoon. Not looking at anything strong to severe, just light shower to moderate shower activity, even sticking around by 7 before it really starts to dry out as we head overnight into your Friday. Let's talk about Friday ahead, because I know a lot of people have plans. We have those Friday night football games starting off at 7, looking like maybe a few showers out there closer to the Mississippi-Alabama state line. Let's head into the afternoon. These showers will continue to push off to the east. So I think even by the afternoon, maybe seeing a few showers in our Alabama counties. But by the time we round it out, we're talking those Friday night football times. I think we're going to be dry, good to go and conditions are going to be very nice for our high school game of the week presented by KC Lott. Again, it's the Battle of the Waves, West Point and Tupelo playing, and it's going to be a nice game ahead, and temperatures are going to be a lot nicer than last Friday. We're going to see temperatures in the upper 70s by pregame, and then even dipping into the 60s. Yeah, you're seeing it right by the final snap of the game. Let's talk about your weekend ahead. We're seeing nice conditions out there for your weekend, a little bit warmer in the middle 80s both days, but cooler temps, dry conditions, plenty of sunshine. Nice weekend ahead. Let's talk about the tropics before I let you go into your 7-day forecast. Tropical storm Humberto has now formed. So we're going to be talking about it first. Here's that 4 a.m. advisory that the National Hurricane Center put out. Winds about 45 miles an hour. So yes, this is a tropical storm. Let's talk about where it's expected to go. It's actually looking to round out, push off to the west, and then kind of make a curve off to the north as it does look to go into hurricane status and even major hurricane status as well. So we're going to be keeping our eyes on this. It looks to be getting pretty close to the coast. But here's the thing. We're not only tracking Tropical Storm Humberto, there's also Hurricane Gabrielle that's still in the Atlantic, still making its way off eastward. But I'm keeping my eye on this one right here, this disturbance that has not been named yet. This is the one that has the potential of hugging the United States coastline, impacting the Bahamas as we head into the weekend. So I'm looking at that one, keeping my eye on that to potentially be an impact to our coastal friends in the Carolinas. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 80s. Stick around, and we're all thankful for it, right? 81 today, 82 or 81 also for your Friday. Middle 80s, a little bit warmer for the weekend, but still nice out there. Nothing to complain about, and dry as well. As we head into your next work week, conditions look to be a little bit warmer, but dry conditions stick around nonetheless. So a pretty nice 7-day forecast, if you ask me. Really nice conditions out there after we get through that rainfall today. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday looking very nice. Make sure to stick with us. We'll have our next live broadcast in about 20 minutes at 7 a.m. and I'm going to be going through your SEC football forecast. So if you want to know what's going on there in Starkville and Ole Miss, and even over in Athens, Georgia, where Alabama's going to be playing, I'll have that full forecast coming up.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.